and this is Staple Wrestling News Talk. I'm here with my dad.
Hello.
And we are here to talk about the news on Monday Night Raw yesterday. So, let's start out with our first topic. This is the Go Home show for Super Showdown, which is going to be this Thursday at 12 p.m. I thought this was an okay show.
Well, you haven't even seen the whole show.
I haven't seen the whole thing, but I watched some of it. I watched like half of it.
Did you see on WWE.com that they suspended Samoa Joe for 30 days for wellness policy things or something? Yeah.
That sucks.
That does suck. What's the date of WrestleMania?
I think it's...
Just roughly.
I think it's like April 3rd. It's always the first Sunday of April. I've noticed that. It's the first Sunday of April.
So, yeah, I was going to say that might put them really close to missing WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the show started off with Randy Orton coming out.
Yeah. And meeting Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and he was out there talking for a while, and then Kevin Owens came out. And the crowd was awesome, man.
Yeah, the crowd was really good.
They said it was like the first time that they'd been to Winnipeg in 15 years or something like that.
Dang.
And Kevin Owens got a big old pop when he came out.
Yeah.
And anyways, they did their little thing, and they set up their match, which would eventually be the main event.
Yeah, which I didn't see, but I heard it was okay. I heard the match. I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. Anyways, then Alberto Del Rio and Angel Garza, man. Did you see that match?
No.
It was awesome. Dude, I like that Angel Garza.
Yeah, I kind of saw it.
Do you know who he is? Do you know which one he is?
No, actually.
He's with Zelina Vega now because Andrade's been gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's cool, man. I like him. There's something about his character, just all of his little actions that he does, like even just the little things, like when he's in the rope and his reaction when he's acting stunned and everything.
Yeah.
He just does really good, man. Anyways, they had this awesome spot where they were both just kicking each other in the head. and then they did this whole thing where they were doing reversals on pins.
Yeah.
They did some wicked moves, man. Anyways, Angel Garza won that match. Then there was Ricochet versus Luke Gallows.
Oh, there's Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
There's Paul Heyman.
Yeah. There was Ricochet versus Luke Gallows of the OC or whatever.
Ricochet was really good in this match.
Yeah, you like Ricochet.
I like Ricochet.
I think he's cool too.
Yeah.
But he just...
I think he fits better on 205 Live.
Yeah, or like in the mid card deal, like going for like the U.S. or the Intercontinental Championship or something. Even though right now Strowman's got the Intercontinental, and
he's gonna be holding that for a while.
Yeah, that just doesn't even seem right. You know what I wish they'd do is I wish like someone legitimate would get the 24/7 championship for a little while.
Okay. I forgot about that championship until now.
Yeah.
They still have it?
Yeah. I'm not even sure.
Where's that been?
It's Mojo Rawley had it, and then he had a guy with him, and he got it from Mojo Rawley, and I don't even know his name. I think he was from NXT or something. Rick something, or...
Yeah, they're really pushing NXT.
But anyways, I wish somebody like legitimate, like Bobby Lashley or Braun Strowman or something, would get the 24/7 championship. Someone too big to do the roll-up pin on, and someone like actually a threat. And then just build the comedy around how none of those guys can even come close to to getting that championship.
And then have him hold it for like a month, and then someone completely out of the ordinary, like the manager of 205 Live. I forgot his name. And then here's Brock Lesnar.
Anyway, so Ricochet won against Luke Gallows. I wrote in my note, like as soon as the match began, because this happens like every time before a Brock Lesnar match. I was like, Brock Lesnar is going to come out and F5 Ricochet 6 times. You know, he did it though. Yeah, he did it. But I was expecting him to. Anyways, then Brock Lesnar came out and Paul Heyman did his regular thing. And then another thing, like they're trying to build this Ricochet deal.
But we already know who's going to win.
Well, yeah, like every commercial break, there is a little video package for McIntyre against Brock Lesnar. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like there's no. I mean, I understand that everybody understands that there's no actual chance that Ricochet. Oh, I also thought it was interesting in that promo that he did. Paul Heyman did. He said that he's been out of 7 years or something like that. He's only been wrong about saying it's a spoiler one time, referring to the Royal Rumble. So, like a lot of people were talking about when he says that's a spoiler, if that is actually going to happen, and I guess it usually does, except for the Royal Rumble.
Me and Dad were talking about it before the channel started. In the Royal Rumble, we both said the most insulting thing that could happen at the Royal Rumble match would be that Brock Lesnar eliminates every single person in that ring and wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, did you see this next match with Alistair Black and Rowan?
Yeah.
See, I had to watch it during the day. He got to watch a little bit of it last night.
Yeah.
Anyways, and we're doing, and I know this video is quite a bit later than most recap or review shows,
because we're busy.
He's got school and I got work. So, but anyways, Alistair Black versus Erick Rowan. So right before this, the OC, like AJ Styles and Luke Gallows and all them, they jumped.
Erick Rowan.
No, they jumped Alistair. Yeah, in the back there. So Alistair Black came out all hurt. So I was like, oh man, that's how they're gonna let Rowan win or whatever. But anyways, when he came out, I thought it would have been cool because you know how he does like the thing where he like comes up like that. It would have been cool if he would have been like perfect health. Like that was like him respawning.
Yeah, that would have been neat. That would have been neat if it.
Anyways, yeah, he came out and he was limping and all this, and in the end he beat Rowan.
Yeah,
again,
I was pretty surprised.
Injured.
I was really surprised that WWE actually pulled that off, to be honest with you. This was a really good match with Black, I personally thought. I didn't really watch the interviews. I just watched like a couple of the matches.
Neither. They started an interview and it was just like the same setting. It was with Drew McIntyre, and it was the same setting as the one they had with Lacey Evans last week, or whenever that was. And they just don't really feel like they do anything like kayfabe wise. Like they're a bunch of like historical stuff, like McIntyre left and he came back. Anyways, I feel kind of like it's breaking that wall, they're bringing too much realism into it. And it feels like a sit-down, like 60-minute interview. You don't even know what that is. But anyways,
no,
it feels I just couldn't. I didn't watch all of it. I'm sure it was great because McIntyre is great.
So up until this point, I stopped watching it. So Daddy's probably going to take most of it, and I'm just going to be sitting here and reacting to it.
Yeah. So then they had R-Truth versus Bobby Lashley.
You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me.
Well, because they're both in that. They're both in one of these matches. Is it Super Showdown?
Yeah, they're in that. Showdown Gauntlet.
trophy match or whatever in Super Showdown. It was funny, man. R-Truth is funny. I like R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth is pretty.
He did a bunch of John Cena because he always says like he looked up to John Cena, and when he was a little kid, John Cena was his favorite wrestler, even though Truth was like 20 years older than John Cena.
Yeah. I'm half expecting when it comes back this Friday, R-Truth is gonna come out.
Well, he did the whole, and everybody was like, "You can't," and one of the crowd's like, "You can't see me," and then he did the little knuckle thing.
Yeah, I miss
it. It was funny, man.
I miss John Cena.
Anyways, Bobby Lashley won.
Not surprised.
But I enjoyed that. I thought that match was funny.
Contract setting for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, that had all the women for the.
So what is the title for? What is it for?
Oh, it's for to go against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
So, where's Charlotte Flair in the picture?
She's not. She's going against Rhea Ripley.
Oh!
She chose Rhea Ripley. Yeah, this was Shayna Baszler, Sarah Logan, Asuka. I have to look. Shayna Baszler, Asuka, Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, and Natalya.
Yeah. I think.
Which Natalya got a big old cannon to pop.
Yeah. I think Asuka's gonna win. Actually, I think Asuka might win.
So, anyways, Natalya got a big, because they're in Canada.
Yeah, Natalya.
So she, of course, got a big pop because the Canadian wrestlers always get real big. Anyways, Ruby Riott, I'm so excited she's back.
Yeah, Dad likes Ruby Riott.
I think she's cool. And anyway, she looked awesome, man. She always looks cool.
Yeah.
But it was weird having Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riott all up there and not the Riott Squad, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about that. It's like, why doesn't WWE do like stables that have men and women very often?
I think it's because they don't want to get in like legal trouble or.
There's nothing legal.
No, I don't.
They used to do it with like DX. They had China, and then they did it with Sanity.
Yeah, I guess.
They had Nikki Cross as part of Sanity. Anyways, I don't see what they're doing with Sarah Logan. They're making her a chump, man, and I like her. And she's got like this Viking character, and I don't understand why they don't put her with the Viking Raiders. I think she's married to one of them, but just put her with them, and that'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, so they had a big contract signing, and then of course everything. Shayna Baszler came down really late, and then Becky Lynch came out, and there was a big old brawl like there is every time. I also felt like this is another thing that probably won't make sense to you, but I felt this was a little, like, having Jerry do it, like, I feel like they were trying to get Jerry chance, which is a show that I don't think in today's age really needs to be affiliated with wrestling, and also when there's a bunch of women in the ring.
Yeah.
And you don't.
I think
you don't understand that, and that's okay.
No, I think it's. I forgot the name of the show, but I remember he does a show. I know he does a show because he did something like that last year.
Oh, King's Court is what Jerry Lawler's show is always called.
Yeah.
So then they had the Street Profits, but it started off with Angelo Dawkins versus Buddy Murphy, or Murphy now, or whatever. Anyways, the Street Profits are awesome, man. I mean, they're really good wrestlers.
I really like the Street Profits.
And anyways, they had a match, and then that match, Seth Rollins interfered on that match, and then so Seth Rollins interfered on that match, which caused a disqualification win for Angelo Dawkins. But then the match turned into Seth Rollins versus Montez Ford. And it was a good match, man. I couldn't believe it. Like, you know, because Seth Rollins is like top tier. You know, former Universal Champion, former every champion.
Yeah.
And anyways, they had a really good match. I was surprised. Seth Rollins ended up winning. Yeah, Seth Rollins ended up winning that. It was good. I liked it. You know.
Kevin Owens
versus
Randy Orton.
Yeah, then it was the main event. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. It was weird because when they were standing in the ring across from each other, I never realized how big Randy Orton is. Like, he's really tall. Like, he's a lot taller than Kevin Owens. Like, he just looked like the two of them compared was very.
Yeah, probably.
So anyways, this was a good match. They went back and forth and everything, and God, I wish you would have got to see it because you would have got so worked up. So they, in the end there, so Seth Rollins and all his people come out during the match,
right.
And then the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits come out. They all brawl, and everybody's gone, whatever, except for Seth Rollins. And anyways, you know, he's doing this whole Messiah thing. Which, that's another thing. Do you remember that ad, like, I don't know, like 6 months ago or something, with that little kid for their children's charity?
Yeah.
They had all those little kids that were advertising their children's hospital charity. Mm-hmm. And one of them said they had like a little red mask on. They wanted to be like the Monday Night Messiah. You remember that?
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Anyways, I was thinking about that. I was like, I think Seth Rollins stole that gimmick from the little kid. But maybe not, I don't know. Maybe that might just be in my head. But anyway, so they all have the brawl. Everybody's gone except for Seth Rollins. KO and Randy Orton are going at each other, and Randy Orton does his trademark little DDT thing where he has their feet up on the ropes. And the ref does a super fast, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like super fast. You would have flipped out.
He did what?
Yeah. he would, but anyways, so he does this super fast 1, 2, 3, and everybody's like, what the heck, you know? Like, at first I was like, man, maybe KO got hurt or knocked out or something, and they had to like kind of do a botch finish or something, you know? But anyways, so all this happens, all this goes on and everything. It's this big kind of scandal deal. Seth Rollins tries to get Randy Orton to
join.
Well, he tries to get him to attack Kevin Owens with the chair. I don't remember how he got Kevin Owens on the ground or whatever. But anyways, I like that Randy Orton's just like, he didn't care what Seth Rollins, he wasn't going to play Seth Rollins' games, basically. Yeah. So anyways, Randy Orton leaves, and then the ref's carrying on and everything, and Kevin Owens starts looking at him, you know, because the ref's like, obviously being impartial towards Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens starts looking at him, he tears open his shirt, and the ref has a Seth Rollins Messiah shirt on. So,
that's kind of funny.
Yeah, so it's kind of like different people from different whatever are starting to follow Seth Rollins. They're starting to think Seth Rollins is the savior of Monday Night Raw.
Oh, I kind of see where this is going.
Yeah. Anyways, it was kind of a neat twist, you know. I mean, Kevin Owens stunned him, and Seth Rollins like, he's a good human being. Kevin, he's a good. Anyways, it was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
And that was how. I think that was pretty much. That's pretty much how it ended, you know. So it's kind of interesting because now he's got like his disciple wrestlers, but like, you know, I can't really remember the last time. There was an episode where there was a ref's twin or something. I can't really remember the last time that a ref allied themselves with a wrestler, like an official, a WWE official. So anyways, that was Monday Night Raw.
So
from what you saw, How'd you like the episode?
I thought it was probably a really high end A-.
You have to do like, I was gonna say, okay, you could do A, B, C's.
Yeah.
A-.
A-.
I liked it too, man. And one thing you'll notice about us is we are very positive about wrestling. We just love wrestling. And even when the shows were really bad there for a while, we still enjoyed them. Yes. I mean, we did, because you watch it for entertainment, for what it is, and for wrestling, and there's nothing else like wrestling.
No.
But anyways, yeah, I'd say an A. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, my only complaint about it is just that those interviews bore me personally, but that doesn't mean they aren't good.
Yeah.
A lot of people like them, and I assume that a lot of people did like it and gave it a really good rating. So I'd say an A. Do you want to, when we did our Super Showdown predictions, at that point, it was before Friday Night SmackDown.
Yes.
So there wasn't a women's match on the card.
And we were really surprised when they announced that they were going to have a women's match in Saudi Arabia, because it is known that you cannot wrestle in Saudi Arabia.
They did
with
one
women's.
before with Natalya and Lacey Evans, but they had like body suits on and stuff. Anyways, so it's Becky Lynch. Or no. Wait, who was it?
No,
it was
Bayley versus Naomi.
Yeah.
I think Bayley's going to retain.
Do you? I'm going to go with Naomi. Because I really like Naomi. I'm glad she's back, and she looks awesome with her hair and her new gear and stuff. And they need a change, man. Seems like they need a change, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
They need some tag teams.
Yes, new tag teams. Please do something like you did with Elimination Chamber last year, which was a while ago, but still, do something, you know. I haven't seen Nia Jax, which I don't like Nia Jax. I think she's a safety hazard. But I don't know where she is.
Well, because they had Tamina came back in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Tamina.
But then that was it. She's been gone too. They need to bring something back. They need to make some tag teams. I was trying to remember the last time that Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors, defended the women's tag team championship.
That's a good question.
And it's been a while, right? I mean, they got Asuka going for the belt, you know, or in that Elimination Chamber match. I feel like they should be defending their tag titles, but there's no tag teams.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to close this out?
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you for the Super Showdown review. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.